Let's talk about earthy tones. Currently, one of the most popular color combinations is earthy colors. Whether it's fashion, interior design, or graphic designs, earthy tones are more trendy than ever. And why shouldn't they be? I mean, they are a safe color combination. Welcome back to my channel. This is Atefe. What colors are earthy tones? Basically, whatever you can see on the earth. The term earth tone first became popular in the 1970s during the environmental movement, as people sought to reconnect with nature and embrace more natural and organic lifestyles. These colors are inspired by the Earth's natural hues, including browns, greens, grays, and other warm and muted shades. You can see the inspirations from soil, rocks, plants, and landscapes. I know that most of the times non-interior designers who want to decorate their house, they are kind of struggling to what color palette they should use. And one of the easiest way is to get inspired by nature. Just take a look at a beautiful landscape that you admire and try to have those colors in your place. As simple as that. I have to add, when it comes to earthy colors, I cannot define them as exactly like brown, green, or gray. They are as versatile as the colors in nature. So there are so many different hues, but don't worry, at the end of the video, you'll get the idea. What are the interior design styles that feature earthy colors? Well, there are so many of them. The good thing about these hues is that you can incorporate them into numerous styles. Bohemian, mid-century modern, Scandinavian, farmhouse, minimalism, Japandi, Belgian, contemporary, and transitional are just some of the interior design styles that you can incorporate with earthy colors. Moreover, earthy colors are aligned with sustainable and eco-friendly interior design as well. Implementing these colors is not only aesthetically pleasing, but also give you so many choices in choosing the style. And this is another reason to go with earthy colors, right? Now let's talk about the living energy of earthy tones. Earth tones are great for creating a calming and soothing atmosphere in your home. They are timeless and bring a sense of stability and grounding to any space. These natural colors help improve relaxation and give a cozy, warm, and luxurious feel to your rooms. Earth tones are comfortable and pleasing to the eye, and they work well with natural light, softening it to create a more inviting environment. So, if you are looking to create a cozy, relaxing, calming, inviting, or luxurious space, earthy tones should be your go-to color. Now, let's talk about how you can implement these colors into your space. Well, personally, I'm not the biggest fan of knickknacks whenever I'm talking about implementing a style or a color palette into your space. I prefer to go with the base of the house first. If it's not possible to change the flooring or color of the walls, then we can go with furniture, rugs, curtains, and stuff like that. Things like throws, cushions, artwork, and homeware would be the last addition, and usually we don't start with them. I mean, I get it. Sometimes we don't have that many options and we have to start with things like cushion and throws, and that's okay too. Generally, when you are going for earthy tones, one of the best options for walls is lime wash or Roman clay. Wooden, brick, or stone walls are also a good idea, but I would say they are more like focal points or accent walls. When it comes to flooring, while implementing earthy tones, there are so many options. If you are thinking about materials, wood, natural stone, or brick are so earthy and give you the feeling of being eco-friendly while also being cozy, stylish, and inviting. However, if you don't have the option to choose your floor material, you can use carpeting or go for natural feel rugs with earthy coloring. For furniture, natural wood is your go-to material, obviously. The coloring and the wood itself are so earthy. Regarding the fabric around your space, linen is what you should use, whether it's sofa material, curtains, bedding, or cushions. There are certain qualities about linen that make it the best choice. I know, creating an earthy color vibe should be more about the coloring. But in this case, the coloring in the linen is what gives you the vibe that you want. The longevity of linen is really good and it gets more flexible after each wash. I mean, this could easily be a commercial for linen, but it's not. I just love it. Of course, there are other fabrics like cotton, bamboo, wool, and silk. Now, let's talk about homeware. You can achieve earthy feeling with your dinnerware, and that's kind of my favorite part. I'm sure on Instagram or Pinterest you have seen this trend a lot. A linen table setting with some clay plates, pots, and vases. I believe that's so beautiful, simple, and so earthy. Along with clay dinnerware, wicker is so earthy too, like a wicker basket on the table or wicker coaster. They easily create the vibe that you want. This earthy table setting is so trendy right now and so simple to create. You already know the colors and the materials, so there is no way you can go wrong with it. Which kind of leads me to the next point. Will this earthy vibe stay trendy? Well, the world of interior design lately has been kind of unpredictable, but I believe there are some things that are not so hard to predict. For example, Danish pastel is a great style, but I wouldn't say it will stay with us for a long time. However, about earthy colors, considering how practical they are and the fact that these colors align with everything related to sustainable and eco-friendly design, I'm going to say they are going to stay trendy for a long time. Or let's say it better, they are kind of timeless. For me personally, this is a perfect color combination because it creates the feeling of home and does it so simply while being stylish. So I would say I don't care that much if they are trendy or not. They create the feeling that I want, so I would go with them anyway. Meanwhile, if you want to know more about timeless design, check out my video about timeless trends. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.